Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Ray. So a bit about myself. My name is Celins, as you'll know. I've been here at church for the past 5 years, and I've been a Christian my whole life. Just growing up as a Christian, for me, it was just such a blessing to have a family that gets you to church every single Sunday morning and leads you closer to God. But for me, growing up as a teenager, Christianity was more so just about ticking the boxes where, you go to church, you sing the songs, you listen to the sermons, and then, you socialize with your friends after, and that's all there was. And it's so easy for us to get caught up in that, just as being a Christian growing up in this household. And so it wasn't until last year I really felt the need that I need God more than ever in my life. As a family, we faced quite a difficult time last year where my nana ended up having cancer, and a lot of things unfolded, where my dad, he moved overseas for the medication, etc. And doing life here with my mother, it probably wasn't the easiest thing. And so for the first ever time in my life, I thought to myself, who is this Jesus that I've really placed my trust in, or who's this Jesus that I've always, gone to church for and, sung the songs that I have sung, listened to the sermons, etc. And it's in that moment I realized that when I prayed the right prayer, God really brought miracles in my life. A lot was in my head. I had a lot of doubts about myself. Where is the sense of purpose? Where is the sense of direction? Is there more to life than what there already is for me? And when I prayed and when I submitted that to the Lord, He really answered all my prayers. And so I really think of the Gospel of Luke, where Jesus is walking on the water. And that alone is not just a superpower of Jesus or anything. It's actually much more of a deeper insight and a replication and a much deeper meaning behind Jesus walking on the water, where the storm and the chaos is there. And I think of that storm as the chaos and the troubles that I've faced in my life. And I think of that with Peter, who's trying to do the right thing and place his faith and walk on the water. And whereas I've also tried to do the same, but I've also stumbled in my faith journey and everything. But there's Jesus who's he declares it by walking on top of the water, that he's the calm above the chaos. And so for me, I very much am secure in myself now with Christ, that he's there, he's got his hand out, and he gets you out of the water every single time you fall. And I would love for you to receive and to see what I have experienced, what I have felt with God. And that will be my prayer for you all tonight. And so tonight, just this baptism is like a declaration for me. It's no matter what circumstance of life that I find myself in, I would love to know, and I would love to put my gratitude in the God that I've always known and that I'm not a stranger to. The Bible says in Psalm 34:8, taste and see that the Lord is good. And so I would love for you all to taste and see that Lord indeed is really good.
Thank you, Celins. Great stuff.